Let's see if this thing still works.
Okay, let's do this. This isn't a chirpy video. This one's been tough, but I wanted to share it with you anyway. So let's go get some air. With a mask. Always with a mask. This is the place where I want to go, but I want to go on top. I only know how to get in through here normally, but it's locked. So I need to find a way to get up top. Down there is where I was when I couldn't get up. Now we managed to make it around, and here we are. Here we are from the top. Here we go. Let's take the mask off. Here's no one around. It's just me, so it's okay for now. As I was saying, it was a tough month, and that's why I came here to think a little bit today. It's been a tough month because a number of Jesuits have passed away, and in particular there were two Jesuits who I was really close with. One of the guys is Robbie, who you'll remember from our videos, and I'll put a link maybe to some over there. For those of you who don't yet know him, you can get to know him. And the other guy is Pierre. I'll put a photo of Pierre here. Loads of people have reached out in these past few weeks and checked in to see how I'm doing, especially after these two guys passed away. And to be honest, it's really hard to explain, because I miss them. I really miss them, and I'm sad. I'm sad that they passed away. In a certain way, I believe they're doing okay now. I hope they are. It's hard to explain, because in a certain way it's a sadness just because I miss them. With Robbie, I miss speaking to him. I miss calling him. We used to call practically every day, and he'd always end up breaking his computer or his mobile, and stuff wouldn't be working. Here's an example.
Here's a link.
Yeah, sorry, min flok link, a YouTube link.
YouTube link. Here stand.
And I would always find it impossible to try and help him over the phone. He was a hard-headed guy, but it was just, I don't know, it was fun. It was fun, and it was meaningful. We used to speak about everything and anything, about the silliest things and even the serious stuff. I used to love hearing his stories of when he was on mission in India, and I used to love the fact that we used to see things so differently. There was a massive generation gap. But it didn't stop us from communicating. We were still able to appreciate and understand each other and learn from each other. I taught him more technical stuff. He taught me mostly life stuff. It's been a month, more or less, since he's passed away, and I still find myself by mistake, at the end of the day, going to call him. And then remembering that he's not going to answer. With Pierre, I had my first 2 years as a Jesuit. We were living in the same community. It's called the novitiate. The first 2 years, the first 2 years of experiences as a Jesuit, and Pierre was in that community, and it was spectacular. I mean, you'll never find a guy like Pierre. Probably, we can say that about most Jesuits. You probably won't find anyone like. No two Jesuits are the same. I'm really grateful for having had the chance to get to know them. One weird thing that happened with all of this was when Robbie passed away, I went and I saw that video where I had interviewed him. And it's funny because I had interviewed him just because I didn't know how to do these interviews and filming things. I was still getting used to it. And I knew he was going to be the guy who would be most forgiving. If I made any mistakes, he wouldn't mind. He would have enjoyed having to speak more on the camera. So that's why I did it with him, because in a certain way, I felt safe. I felt comfortable doing it with him. So when he passed away, I went to look at that footage, obviously, both the interview and all the footage that I had from that interview. In total, it was about an hour of footage, and there was a time when the camera went off in between by mistake because I was still getting used to it. When I looked at all that footage, that video, that interview together, and everything we talked about, I just wanted to speak to him about it again, but I can't. When I was looking at that video, I don't know if it's just me, but it felt like he was still alive in a certain sense. Okay, let's move from here. Here's where some Jesuits are buried in here. That's why there's that. Also, I forgot my tripod, so. Okay, I don't have my tripod, but I think this should work fine. Now, I hope this video doesn't make you feel down or anything like that. The truth is, when I say I'm sad, and I'm still processing it, I take my time with these things. But when I say I'm sad, it's a good thing, because with Pierre and Robbie, I'm sad because I miss them, because the relationship I had with them, it can't be replaced by anyone else, if you know what I mean. The relationships we have with people, they can't be replaced by others. So that's why I'll miss them, and that's why I'm sad. But it's a good thing, because it means that the relationship I had with them meant something. It would be sadder, pun not intended here, but it would be sadder if I wasn't sad, if I didn't miss them, because it means I didn't know them. So it's a bit of a tough one today, that's true. But maybe it's better like that. There's a saying that goes, and there's a particular student at school who I have in mind who would say this 100 times better than I'm going to say it. So I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but there's a saying that goes something along the lines of, don't be sad that it ended, but happy that it happened. Something like that. And you know what I mean. So that's it for today. I'll catch you. I'm not going to say I'll catch you next week, because I don't know when the next video is going to come, but I'll catch you next time. Cool?